walking up, he finds the Urankars in this cave or wherever they are, and they're like, hey, you finally decided to join us or whatever. And in the script, and I guess in the Japanese, he's like, no way, you know? Which to me is kind of a weird thing. Maybe somebody would say, no way, but it seems weird. Doesn't it seem weird? Like, yay, you finally decided to join us. No way. It's just weird, like maybe it'd just be like, nope, or something, right? Not, no way. It just sounded weird to me. So then instead, it was like two flaps, no way. So I was like, bite me. You know? So, and to me it worked, and then the director, Wendy, was like, cool. We kept it, they used it. And, so we have me saying bite me to them, which was perfect. So it does happen. I think it happens. I mean, it happens to every actor, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, yes, sorry, visors, not the Urankars. I get them mixed up. They're all bad guys to me. Well, they weren't actually. They were kind of, but then they became not bad guys. It's a long story. You gotta watch the series to understand it. Even I don't understand it, and I'm in the series. No, I understand it. I'm just being stupid. Yes. A name in anime that I couldn't pronounce. Have you seen Trigun? Can anybody say Vash's name? No? You can say Vash's name? Like his full name. Yeah, okay. If you just go to watch that, what is Vash? Google it, or YouTube it, it might be in there, but it's ridiculous. I had to say it like, I don't know, 30 times because it was so complicated. No. No, seriously, it's a paragraph. It's like a non-stop paragraph where I don't even know if I had breathed, took one long breath and passed out at the end. It was kind of ridiculous. But it does happen often. There's always some weird name, you know? Even saying Eureka is kind of weird, you know? You get used to it. Eureka. Eureka, right? It's spelled Eureka. My eyes want me to say Eureka, but I have to tell myself Eureka. But whatever, you know? Some people get on us about the name thing. You said it wrong. You're saying it wrong. But when I was in Japan and they were calling me Johnny-san, I didn't say, you're saying it wrong. I was like, well, you have an accent and that's how you say my name. Eureka. Yes. Do I like what?
Filming in Power Rangers?
Did I like filming Power Rangers? Yes, I did. I had a lot of fun. You know, I think some of us jokingly complain about it, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, I personally had a lot of fun. I was working at Subway. I was a sandwich artist. No, seriously. Has anybody else worked at Subway? Yeah, serious? So you were a sandwich artist. So yeah, that's what they call you when you're making a sandwich. It's art. And then you eat it, and poop it, and it's a different kind of It's poop art, not pop art. Poop art. I always do stupid things like that. That was a dumb joke, sorry. What role did I feel pressure from the fans? Oh. There's been a lot. There's been so many where I felt pressure from the fans. Ichigo would actually be one where I was like, they're gonna lynch me if I don't do this right. You know? And I remember in the beginning too, because like it was tricky. The audition, when I went into I was familiar with the character because I had done a couple cons and I'd seen a little bit, you know, like obviously they're showing stuff, and so I'd seen it in the Japanese, and I was like, oh, and so I got a sense of where the character was. He's kind of like a young punk kid, really, you know, he's a little gruff. And so, but he's like 14. I'm like, what? Sounds like a man. But anyway, so I go in with that same thought, you know, I'm like, well, I gotta play him a little rough around the edges, you know, he's not a clean-cut kid. And so I did it that way, and they said, well, no, can you make him nicer, friendlier, pitch him up a little bit? And I was like, okay. And then in my head, I'm thinking, they're gonna kill me if I get this part, and I'm doing it this way. And so I made it lighter and friendlier, like they wanted. And said, all right, cool. And then they called me back, and they were like, well, won't you come back in? Mix it up. Like your first read where it's kind of like rough and a little bit of this nice guy, you know, whatever. And so I had to like find a happy medium because they were afraid that like, if you haven't seen Bleach, if he was always just kind of this rough character, then people aren't gonna like him, you know? Like, those fans or the people that are new fans or whatever. So I had to find a happy medium, which was scary, you know, because that's always scary for any voice actor because we know that somebody's going to be upset. We're not going to please everyone. You know, somebody's going to be like, I hate the dub because they do it wrong and they say it wrong. We probably do half the time, but we have to find a happy medium. So I mean, that was one. Loosh was another one. That was it. No. Yeah, you know, Isaiah was another one. In Dokuro-chan, I didn't even know that one existed until I got to the park. I was like, what's going on here? Have you guys seen Dokuro-chan? Man, that is a goofy show. Weird. I said, it smells like poop, or dookie. Yeah, so I think my time might be up. I have no idea. 5 more minutes? Got time for a few more questions.
There's a homeless guy.